This is Wild Dog, Holy Vampire. I was gonna get up and get going, but I just went back to sleep. I did some. I was singing for like an hour and a half, like singing karaoke style, and definitely signs of depression. It's also really good to sleep. I mean, I haven't been sleeping. A couple days ago, I went without sleep, but I know I can, get out of bed and go do things. I got my abilities or whatever, but I'm just like, in certain ways, like I can have my mind change uh, supernaturally, and that access certain things. And one thing that I feel right now as a just noting to myself and you know others is that if I start accessing my leadership and spiritual leadership ability, I, it's a lot, and like it's a lot in a way where it's like walking. I feel like if I get out of bed and I turn that on, it's like walking into a wall of water. Um, and the amount of energy I would have to spend to power through that, it's kind of keeping me it's kind of keeping me home today. How often do I stay home then, or like stay in bed? It's like never. So definitely, like I've had dreams, a few of which are kind of haunting me a little bit. But do you ever have like certain dreams or situations that kind of prepare you for something else later down the road? It's one of those. I feel like I have that feeling, to toughen you up, so to speak. And it was definitely dreams of. I don't want to talk about the dreams. Apparently, it's gonna affect me, and I'm not really wanting to do that too much. But um, during one part, like the theme of the dream was like being out of place in several parts of the dream, uh, different locations and stuff, and that took place in the dream, and people. And there were some people that my father was there, and it was like an alternate reality. But my father was different, and I was the character that I was in the dream. I was testing myself. I could. It was like a younger version of myself, or it was more like a mindset where I was not able to access other ways of thinking. More mature ways of thinking and more uh, uh, even supernatural ways of thinking. I was kind of like a normal person, and I was locked in to uh, that. Uh, and I want so my behaviors and judgment was not how I like it to be. At one point, I was there was a bus station, and there was this guy that I recognize, and my dad, and they're leaving, and I was like, I left my stuff up in the room, and the ladies working behind the counter at the bus station, they're like, well, my dad's like, come on, we gotta go. It's too bad, just gotta leave it. And I threw a fit. I was like, no, 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 no. So I went back up there, got the stuff. Was all distracted along the way too. And then I get to the doors, and the doors are closed. They're closing and closed, and for the bus station, I see the bus, pulling away from the station, and I was like, maybe. Like, what can I do right now? I was talking to the lady who's with me. Maybe I can. Maybe there's like a red light or something. And I turn around the corner very quickly. I see that there is a red light, and the bus pulls up to red light, but then it quickly changes, and the bus pulls away. And I'm like, I think at one point I was like, it's just like I was making bad decision making, like repeatedly in this dream, different dream scenarios, and it just showed me how I was when I was younger and not aware of things, as many things as I do now, and not being as mature and having mindsets, and being able to switch between them appropriately for certain situations, and it's like I want to get going, but also I just want to go back to bed. Uh, but I think I'm gonna get going. I just need a few minutes. So that's where I'm at. So yeah, I guess. Thanks for letting me talk about that, and I'll be all right. I'm get to work here pretty shortly, and I'll talk to y'all later.